All right, y'all, so you've arrived in mount, okay? We're gonna work on hitting the cross collar choke from the mount, okay? Now, if you don't have your style of choking or your choking game down and you're just starting it, I advise you to always put your weak hand, use your weak hand as your first hand you put in, okay? Because your first hand, you always put two hands, use two hands for your first hand. And your second hand has to fight by itself, so why not make that your strong hand, right? But I didn't learn like that, so I'm not gonna do it. Now, first things first, right? My laces are down, my toes are in, right? I need to get my first hand in the collar. Now, I don't need a deep grip. All I need to do is to make a grip. That's why I use a thumb down grip first, right? So I open up the collar, I grab a grip of the collar, right? Now, as soon as I grab a thumb down on the collar, what I do, my forearm gets stapled to her sternum, facing her belly button, right? I drop down on my elbow on the far side. I'm making sure the right side of my chest is over the right side of her chest, right? The reason for that is now I'm posted on her right side, so she can't roll me that way. And since I'm leaning to my left, her right, she can't. I'm too heavy for her to take me to her other side, right? So now it's time to add pressure. Guys, what I'm gonna do, I like to keep, while I'm adding pressure, I like to keep my thumb vertical, right? It just helps me pressure on the sternum. My forearm is welded to her chest, elbow facing her belly button, right? I'm going to stay on my elbow, and I'm gonna use my hand, and I'm gonna take all the slack out until it can't go anymore, right? Now, from here, right, once I got all the slack out, I know it's time to go. There's two ways we can do this. I'm gonna show the easy way first. What I'm gonna do is I'm going to post my forehand on the far side, keeping my hand where it's at, boom, right? Now from here, I'm gonna take my elbow, I'm gonna bring it under her jaw, and I'm gonna slide it up until my wrist touches her neck, and I can get a hold of her gi. I don't need to put a finger inside. Now, once I do that, right? Once I do that, I go back to the center, flex my back, or sag my back, be a wet blanket, and squeeze, try to rip that material, and she taps. So, from this side now, same thing. I've arrived at mount, right? I open up the gi, open up a collar, put a thumb down grip, get down to the other side. I use my free hand, take all the slack out, take all the slack out. Next thing I do, I'm gonna post my forehead on the other side. That way she can't roll me, excuse me, right? Boom. I drag my elbow until it gets under her jaw, get a grip, I go back to center, and I squeeze for the tap.
I'm gonna have to mark.
Thanks, guys.